Hey, I just wanted to have a little meeting with you. Here, sit down. Peppermint? All right. So, there are a few things that I would like to discuss with you, and I do want to make this apparent now. You are not in trouble. I just wanted to talk to you about you and just get an update from you. Recently, I've noticed that you've been a bit more tired and exhausted, and you just seem a bit out of your element. And I wanted to see how you were feeling and if you needed any help with anything. Oh, no, don't apologize about late assignments. It's fine. I'm more worried about how you're feeling than grades right now. And trust me, we can always work something out. So, if you are comfortable with telling me, I am here for you and I would like to help you to the best I can do for you. So, is everything all right? I'm sorry. I can see why that's very difficult. No, no, don't apologize, please. I knew something was wrong, and I wanted to see what I could do for you and help you, because I am your teacher, and that's what we're supposed to do. If a student is struggling, we cannot leave them behind. We cannot penalize them over a piece of paper. Because sometimes, if a student is going through something, the last thing they need is another rock to the pile, you know? And I know school can be very stressful and quite anxiety inducing. And so I want to do my best in order to lessen the burden on my students and make them feel more welcomed. And again, I'm sorry that you're going through all of that. And you have my best wishes. And if there is anything you need help with, I am here for you. I really am. The late assignments? Oh, well, you don't have to worry about that, but if you would like to discuss about it, then I'm more than happy to. Okay, so one thing is for sure, if you need extended time on an assignment, I'm more than happy to give it to you. No grade reduction, it's fine. I know school's all about time management and all that stuff, but sometimes a student needs a little bit of extra time, and that's completely okay. No, it's fine. Grades aren't due for a while now, so you're okay. If you need a little bit of help on the assignment, we can always schedule a little get together with other students and just learn together. Or if you prefer, we could always schedule something more private, because I know some students don't like to work with other students. And I don't blame you. Sometimes it's better just to achieve things on your own, and it's more comfortable that way. But it really just varies from student to student. That reminds me, I want to ask you, what type of learning style do you think you adapt to the best? Because when we have our future meetings and tutoring sessions, I would like to incorporate that so you understand better and it's more of a pleasant experience for you. Oh no, trust me, it will not take much at all. If it's to help you, then I'm more than willing to do it. That is my job, after all. All right. Thank you so much. I'll make sure to keep a note about that. But enough about talking about school. I feel like that stresses you out. I just want to ask you, how are you feeling now? Are you feeling any better, or just let me know what's on your mind? I see. Well, listen to me. I know things can get a little rough, and you might not understand why. Just know that eventually it will be okay. It might take a little bit of time, but you will get there. I know you will. You have so much potential. I can see it in you. When I go home, I talk about my students to my husband. And honestly, you amaze me. You really do. You are a very hard worker. I know you are. No, don't bring up your grade. I don't think a grade defines a student and their potential. Because there are so many students who see no point in school and already have their career set out for them. They're ready to move on to the next stage of life, but they just don't feel the need to learn about sedimentary rocks and chemicals. And to be honest, I agree with them. And I'm so proud of every single one of you. And you know what? I know you're going to do great things in the future. I just know it. All of us do. Don't you dare doubt yourself. Let me tell you, the voice in your head that's telling you that you cannot make it, don't listen to that, because it's not true. You can make it. You are making it. Look at you. You are so accomplished. For someone of your age, you're doing amazing. So don't you ever think otherwise. And if you ever need a break or extra time, that's okay. That's normal. Every single one of us. Sometimes we just need a bit of a break. If we don't have a break, we're going to exhaust ourselves. Henceforth, we wouldn't be able to do anything. And that doesn't really sound ideal. So don't worry about taking breaks or needing extended time. Because as long as you learn the material and understand it, that matters the most to me. And I'm so sick and tired of some other teachers just forcing material onto you guys and not thoroughly explaining it and expecting you guys to just completely understand and not really giving resources that can help the student. And then when the student doesn't understand, they penalize that student. And sometimes if a student is struggling and they're not able to go and reach out to these so-called resources, they also get penalized. I've met up with students who work literally the moment after they leave school to support their family. And they say they struggle to do their homework and study for tests, and they get ridiculed by teachers. We are not given paychecks to ridicule students and make them feel worthless. And to any teacher who remotely thinks that is okay, I have one thing to say about them. And you know what that is? They will not have any more paychecks to worry about. And I will assure of that. As you may know, I'm the head of my department, and if I found out someone in my department was doing that, oh no. I will not have that. I will have a meeting with them, talk to them, and if they do not change their ways, well, see you later. I'm sorry if I sound really aggressive. It's just I really cannot stand by these teachers who believe that ridiculing their students is the way to teach them. And honestly, the school system itself is so flawed. Just hear me out on this, okay? I don't mean to rant, and I hope I'm not wasting your time. If you need to go do something, let me know. But basically, the school environment is supposed to welcome everyone. It is supposed to help everyone. However, there are some students who struggle in this type of environment, and they shouldn't be penalized for that. For example, if a student is shy, they shouldn't be forced to answer questions or go up to the front, because that will just make them uneasy and they won't be able to perform at their best potential because they're at a disadvantage. And also, something that I've noticed is that sometimes the school ignores the people that need help. And then all this stress and anxiety builds up, and then they just snap. And then they're penalized for bad behavior. I remember this one girl. She was the sweetest girl. She was forced to be in the same classroom as the same person who harassed her 24/7. Even though she reported it, they haven't moved her. And they said they couldn't do anything for her. So one day, she just snaps. She's had enough. She's so angry to the point where she has an emotionally charged episode. And the school penalizes her for bad behavior, for being out of control. Fortunately enough, one of our counselors did catch on to what was going on and explain to the administration that it was a lot of built up anxiety and stress, and they handled the situation appropriately, but it's just kind of upsetting that it took so long, and it took a sweet little girl breaking down completely for people to notice that something was wrong. It wasn't her acting out, it was her being in a situation that caused a lot of stress. And when someone is under a lot of stress, it causes irrationality. It causes someone to act in a way that's not like them. And we cannot use that to judge one's character. Because we've all been through very stressful situations. Some people handle it a bit better than others, but still, it's just, we cannot forget about those who are struggling. We cannot judge them just because they act out in anger and sadness, anxiety. Because these emotions, it can drive someone to be someone that they're not. And I know school can be very anxiety inducing, and I'm sorry, I really am. I really want this to be a positive environment for you and all the other students. And I do what I can, and I hope it's enough for you. If there's anything you need help, I will do the best that I can for you. You have my support, always. So don't ever feel afraid to come to me for help. Because I want you to succeed. I want you to feel good in this supposedly positive environment. I want you to be at your best potential whilst you're feeling your best. Oh, you look teary-eyed. No, it's fine to cry. Crying is good. Sometimes you just gotta let out that emotion. There's no need to hide it. I know you're an amazing person with an amazing future ahead of you, and I wish you nothing but the best. I'm rooting for you, forever and always. Well, it seems our break has come to an end, but I would love to discuss with you later. If you need anything, you have my email, and you can always just send me a quick message and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Oh, you're such a jokester. All right, I have to head out to another meeting, but remember, you're amazing and you'll do amazing things. Okay? All right. I'll see you. Have a great rest of your day, all right? All right, bye-bye. Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching my video and I hope you're having an amazing day so far. I do want to announce that I am trying to record a bit more. I was in the slump a little bit from everything that was going on. My mental health was just not there, but I feel like if I just keep moving forward and keep pushing with my work, then things are gonna get better. So I will do my absolute best. There are also a few people that I would love to say thank you to for their amazing support and love. And that would be Free Bobby Schmurda, Infinite Theories, Provine, and Tidal Fire. Thank you guys so much for pledging to my Patreon, and I really appreciate all your support. With that, I do want to make one little announcement before I close. I just want to let you all know, if you ever feel lonely or anxious, remember that you deserve love and care and to feel safe. And I wish you nothing but the best. Thank you again for listening to me, and I hope you have an amazing day. See you later, and see you next time.